Hi guys, what's up? It's Chris. Jumping on here to do a little short video. And we're gonna be this is gonna be going in my Witchy 101 playlist, and we're gonna be talking about witches balls. So witches balls are something that a lot of witches make for people, so they can hang them around their house to bring in that extra, like that good energy, that extra energy. So these ones are for protection and self love. I made these for someone and they literally no longer wanted them. So I'm just going to keep them for myself and hang them around my apartment. But basically, I think this is a relatively newer thing that people are doing. Maybe in like the past, like the medieval ages and all of that, there were people that did make these, but I'm not overly sure. I encourage everyone to do your own research to see if this is like a newer age thing or this has been around for many years. But these are, ow, these are witches' balls, like I said. So witches' balls can be made into very many things. Like I said, this is a protection and self love type. This is a protection and self love type of witch ball. It's more on the protective side than the self love side. There's like two herbs, lavender and rose, in here that represent self love or love for your self. Um, but these are like very popular amongst witches. I have one that's up there that is a house blessing witch ball, and I've they've literally have been this has helped me out so much in all the places that I lived. The herbs in it are very dry, so I might need to make another house blessing witch ball for myself and hang them around, as again hang them around my apartment as well. So um yeah, I uh like I said, I don't know the full history on witches balls. I don't know if it's a new thing, but there can be these can be made into many things. Like I've said, you could have Sabbath witch balls or our sacred holidays for witches. Everyone that's a witch, you know what I'm like talking about. Um, we have these made for our Sabbaths or holidays that we hang on trees or we hang around the house. Um, I have a metaphysical shop that I will be making these for, called the Good Witch Apothecary and Metaphysical Shop. I do not currently have a picture of the shop logo on my phone right now because, as I said, I'm gonna, I make all of my YouTube videos with my cell phone, um, because I get better quality on my cell phone video wise than my actual computer, which is strange because when I use my webcam or my camera on my computer, it's very fuzzy, it's very blurry, and it's just not a good time. Um, so until I can find a decent high quality um, webcam, I will be using my phone to make these videos. But anyways, like I said, these get made by so many witches for many different things. We could do a holiday or a Sabbath one. We sometimes do self love, protect. Ooh, excuse me, protection, creativity. We normally do all of that type of stuff for um, people that ask for them. I personally am a little upset with the person that did want 4 of these, because after I finished and completed them, like, these herbs and spices and all that are in here, they are not cheap. They are not cheap. They are very expensive, especially my lavender and my rose herb that is in here. I can get sage for $5 of bundles of sage, and I can literally cut it up and tear it apart and put it in a jar and use it. But the lavender, rose, and hibiscus flower that is in here, they are not cheap herbs. They are not. My hibiscus bag was like $20. A whole bag of the rose and lavender were like $30-$40. These are not cheap. I know you guys are going to be like, oh, 20, 30, 40, that's not expensive. For someone who, like me, that lives paycheck to paycheck, that is expensive to me, and I am very upset that the person that wanted these no longer wanted them. I actually cut um contact with them because of them doing this, doing that to me. It's just, these are very expensive to, we use, like, as a witch, we use very expensive herbs and spices for these types of things. And we just, we can't just be like, oh, whatever, it's couple like 20, 30, $40 for this stuff, whatever, I'll just keep them for myself, because they really, really needed these, because they had a very dark, malicious curse that another witch unfortunately put on them. And I did a ritual to figure out what the curse was, and it was a bad hex and or curse. It was horrible. Like, the energy that was coming off of that particular person was very dark, and they were like, I don't know what to do, like, this is, someone cursed me, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, I'll make you some witches balls for protection, and I'll throw a little bit of love in there for you as like protection and love for your home, to see if that lifts the curse off of you. And then they contacted me after I made these and said they were no longer wanting them. So I don't know if they just accepted the curse, or they found someone else to take it away, or the witch that did the curse took it away themselves, because they felt horrible for doing that to um that poor girl. So yeah, as I said, I don't know the full history on these. I thoroughly encourage everyone to do your own research. These will be up for sale in my metaphysical shop soon. Um, it's just really hard to find some of these herbs that I need for these, because of, inflation and how expensive these herbs, like some of these herbs I had to order online, and they had to come from a completely different country. And I put them in mason jars, and I haven't gotten rid of them yet, because dried herbs don't expire. Um, People might think they do, but they don't. And if you have a proper seal on your herbs, your dry herbs, you'll be fine. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And again, if anyone is interested in checking out the Metaphysical Shop, it is called The Good Witch Apothecary and Metaphysical Shop on Facebook. And I hope everyone has a great day, night, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're living. And until next time, blessed be. And for all my witches out there, happy Yule, Merry Christmas, and or happy holidays.